Alright guys, it's Sir Dokkan, come back at you with another Dokkan Battle video. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at the new free-to-play Int Kale and STR Caulifla. We're going to see how they perform in the Legendary Goku event, because I really feel like doing some experimenting right now. So I got this weird team going, but I just wanted to see how they perform, and I wanted to do a little bit of experimenting, right? So let's look at their info. STR 3 key, 50% defense, 50% to stats I meant for this Caulifla. Leader skill is not good at all. On super, she causes supreme damage and raises defense by 30% for 1 turn, which is Her passive is attack and defense plus 20% up to 80% and chance of evading enemies' attack, including super, up to 15% per Universal Survival Saga enemy or ally on the team. Attack plus additional attack plus 50% when there's an ally who includes Kale on the team and launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack. So she's pretty good. I decided to go all additionals with her because of the additional from her passive. She won't be doing that much damage, but if you can get her to super multiple times, she'll defend relatively well. She's more defensive, it seems like. Her links are Super Saiyan, Battlefield Diva, Prodigies, Warriors of Universe 6, Prepared for Battle, Tournament of Power, and Shattering the Limit. She's on Peppy Gal's Universal Survival Saga, Pure Saiyans, Full Power, Universe 6, Super Saiyan 2, and Rapid Growth. Let's look at the Int Kale. She's Int key, 3 key, and 50% attack and defense and HP. She lowers defense on Super, which is not too good. And her passive is Universal Survival Saga category allies 2 key and 30% attack and defense. She gets an additional defense plus 50% when there's an ally whose name includes Caulifla. And then she gives an additional additional key and 10% more attacking defense if that ally is attacking. So she's really supporting the STR Caulifla. So I decided to give her all dodge, really. That's what I decided to do. So she's at 20 dodge since she's an Int type unit, and I gave her 3 additional and 3 crit, right? So her links are Super Saiyan, Battlefield Diva, Solid Support, Warriors of Universe 6, Prepared for Battle, Tournament of Power, and Shattering the Limit. So they share the same links, except she has Solid Support and Caulifla has Prodigies, right? So she's on Peppy Gal's Universal Survival Saga, Pure Saiyans, Full Power, Universe 6, Super Saiyan 2, and Rapid Growth. So let's go ahead and hop into it. I just want to really see how they perform, right? We'll run them on the same rotation. Okay. So I think the rotation is obviously going to be Caulifla and STR Kale and them. You could put Bergamo in one of those slots, but I'm just gonna run that rotation, right? So float Kale off here and then let Kaioken Goku go. I want him to get hit. Both him and Bergamo need to get hit, right? So this is not a very optimal team build, right? But he will get progressively stronger as we go through this. But I don't know, STR Kaioken Goku, I feel like he's a very weird. He's stacking his attack, which is always nice, but he doesn't defend very well, and you do have to build him up. It takes a long time for him to build up. And he won't be that defensively viable. He's amazing in Super Battle Road, though. Like, he is ridiculous. If he can get the Spirit Bomb off, he's insane. He's one of the better Super Battle Road units because of that ability alone, but keep in mind, he won't defend that well. He'll hit hard and cause the rest of the rotation to hit hard, though, which is always good. He's amazing in Super Battle Road, because that Spirit Bomb does a bunch of damage. Very good choice for Super Battle Road. No denying that. But for long events, probably not. This Kale, by the way, just insane. Gonna continuously super, just for free, basically. Alright, so we will float this Caulifla off so we can get that rotation set up. And he'll obviously die this turn. What's her defense right now? That's 57k is not good. She does have a 60% chance to dodge, though, which is good. But she'll also raise it once she gets Kale on rotation, right? Because she'll be supported. She'll she'll super and she'll get more defense. She'll be more defensively viable once we get that rotation set up. What's her defense? 60k. It's actually better than the Caulifla's. But keep in mind that they're not on the same rotation with one another yet, so they're not getting those extra stats. But she doesn't raise her defense on super, so she'll take the same amount as she did previously, right? She did dodge, though. 20 dodge kicking in. I would recommend going dodge for this kind of unit. She doesn't do any damage at all, so crits wouldn't work, and she doesn't have a useful super attack effect, so additional's not very useful either, so I would go dodge. She's one of those support type units that can benefit a lot from having a max dodge, right? Might as well give her dodge. How much would this do to Bergamo? A lot. Okay, we have this rotation, which we do want. Get all those orbs. Get all these orbs. Nice. Jiren should be fine on the end there. He's Jiren. He has high defense. He might take a little bit, but he gets a lot of defense to start a turn. But this Kale is not going to take any damage anymore. She's going to be additionally supering, stacking her defense. She has guard active. We're not taking damage here. At all. No way. Like, you could easily beat Universal Survival Saga with that rotation alone. Because these girls are stacking their defense. One of them has guard. Like, they additional super, stack it even more. Like, you know, it's easy, right? Straight easy to beat the Legendary Goku event with Kale and caulifla. Very good in the Legendary Goku event. That's about it, though. She's good in Universal. They're good in Universal Survival Saga, Super Battle Road. Like, when you're fighting Universal Survival Saga enemies or pure Saiyans, they're good, right? But that is conditional. Okay, so, all right, she's at 69k defense right now with Kale on rotation. So she's giving 40%. But she will raise the defense here, and she has a 60% chance to dodge. So that's not too bad. Once we get to Inuyoi Goku, which I won't be showing, she'll get crushed in there. She can't dodge, she can't do anything like that, right? But you need to go all additionals with this unit because those defense raises are important. There you go. See, and then you can get the chance of the hidden potential to activate too. It's a 40% chance for It's a 60% chance you get an additional super, right? 2 different procs, right? Of 30% chances. Right, because you get a medium chance of supering off the guaranteed additional attack when Kale's on rotation, right? And then she has another proc if you go at 15 additional to get that additional super out of the hidden potential system, right? So keep that in mind. But they're not crazy units. Kale's a good support type unit. You can always use them for like showcases. They're good for content creators. That's what I would say. You get higher attack stats and stuff, but as a practical and viable unit, not really. Just maybe help a few free-to-play players in Battlefield, you know. That's something free-to-play units are always good for, you know. Like, that's why the Team Bardock units and Ginyu Force units are so helpful, right? It's because it's basically free typings for Battlefield free-to-play players, you know. And that's always nice. That's what you're going to be using Team Bardock for anyways, is Battlefield, right? So, that's what you would be using them for. And they definitely serve that purpose well, especially for free-to-play players that need the units. But I definitely would say the optimal rotation out of this would definitely be the Kale and caulifla and STR Kale, absolutely. But then probably Bergamo and maybe Jiren or Kalkin Goku, depending, you know. Because your main focus running this team would be get rid of the UI Gokus as fast as you can, right? And the Spirit Bomb would definitely help there. But Bergamo will get, you know, once he gets all his defense and attack, right? Now, he'll be fine against STR UI Goku's normals, most likely, right? But, and once you get to UI Goku, he's going to be doing a bunch of damage. He's going to be killing it, right? So, 69k defense again. So, I mean, obviously these units are amazing units, right? They're not amazing. They're also not dodging for me, so keep that one in mind. But she'll super right here. She could have a chance to super after this. and then super again, and that'll raise her defense pretty high. Super? No super. Okay. That's worst case scenario, right? But if she were to super 3 times, she'd probably get maybe, if we're lucky, 110k defense. Which is still not enough at all, right? That's just not enough for anything past Blue Goku. That's just not enough. And Caulifla will take a bunch of damage at Blue Goku. She has type disadvantage, right? So these units aren't crazy good, right? Not at all. But they are an option, right? I definitely say that the Kale is better than the Caulifla. Even with the additional stats she's getting, she's still around where Kale is, and Kale is a support type unit, giving everyone that. So I think she's just better overall, right? We'll get to God Goku and see what happens there. But they're not crazy good units, as you can see. They're just options, right? Like the Easy A units are going to be way better. Well, you can run Super Saiyan 2, the Super Saiyan 2 Kale, right? Because the Easy A for Berserk Kale is obviously Berserk, right? So they have a different name. But AGL Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla is way better than this STR one. 69k. So they're going to cap off at 69k. So I mean that's not too good at all. You definitely wouldn't want to be running this team. Yeah, 31k. That's a lot. Not even a million attack stat either. You'd have to get another support type unit on rotation to get an attack stat. There you go. Okay, there's an additional super, and then we have a chance of one more. Double digits. Okay, so after 2 supers, she is taking double digits from Super Saiyan 3 Goku when she has type disadvantage. That's not that bad, but that is RNG dependent, right? So they're not crazy free to play units. There's definitely way better free to play units. Way better free to play units than these two. But what can you do, right? But you're definitely going to run that AGL Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla over this free-to-play one, for sure. So just keep that one in mind, right? And that Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla is not crazy, but she's pretty good, right? Way better than this unit. How much will this do? Yeah. It figures, right? She just won't do too much damage unless she crits here. But I want to see what they take from God Goku and then probably end it there. I've shown that they're whatever. They're just whatever, right? Now remember that Kale does have decent use, though, for her support type ability, right? So if you wanted... is it Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla or is it just Caulifla? Because if it's just Caulifla, then you can actually make some pretty good rotations with that, right? You can run the Tech Caulifla and she'll dodge everything. If you're fighting Pure Saiyans or Universal Survival, right? So she'll just dodge everything. So you can make pretty strong rotations with it. But remember, if you don't have a Caulifla, then you won't be supporting 40%, just 30%. And only 2 key instead of 3 key. But regardless, she is a support type unit, which means she has value. Right? Way more value than that Caulifla, in my opinion. Just not as defensively viable. So, I mean, I don't know. Should you farm these units? Probably not. Maybe the Kale, actually, but I wouldn't farm the Caulifla. Let's see. Let me just check the passive, because she has not been dodging. I mean, she has a 60% chance to dodge, and she has not dodged once. Maybe if you could get that to activate, right? Say you're doing Universal Survival, they might have value in there if they keep dodging, but if they don't dodge, they're going to get crushed. Still 69k. I want to see if they'll dodge. Because all of these units are Universal Survival Saga. This is going to be the final turn, though. 1 dodge. There's the dodges. Okay. So she does... Yeah, I would say farm both of these units up. If she has that big chance to dodge, yeah, I would say farm these units up. Specifically for Super Battle Road. But you will have to get lucky. No doubt about that. Dodge this. No dodge. This will probably kill us. No, we're alive. Okay. So just farm both of these units if you want to. Obviously, whales have no need for these units at all. See, she had type advantage there, and she still took 8k, which is not good. So, I mean, if you want to farm these units for the box, go ahead. Will you get value out of these? Only if you don't have a really good box. Like, if you're just a free-to-play player, I mean, yeah, farm these units up. They can help you. But, I mean, if you got a whale box or even somewhat average good box, then you don't really, you don't need these units. You really don't. But, we'll let Bergamo show his stuff with this transformation. Might as well let him. He doesn't do it often. It's pretty cool when he gets it off. Just, free turn, right? It doesn't do much damage unless he gets hit in potential, but it's cool nonetheless. It's cool that he has this ability. Still, obviously, nowhere near Baby's or Metacooler's transformation, but it's cool nonetheless. Get him some supers. All right, we have a full super now. Let's see what he does right here. I'm curious now. Now this is before he's completely built up too. By the way, just keep that one in mind. Does it matter? I don't know. I don't know how giant form transformations work. They're weird to me. They're cool, but they're also weird. Nothing like Rosé's or Baby's, Rage form or Baby's Grade 8 transformation, Metacooler's transformation. But it's still cool. It's still cool that he has this ability. They can do so much more with giant form, though, to be honest. Like, if they were to give the Grade 8 units some easy A's, they could be solid. I thought we were going to get those for Saiyan Day, but we didn't, unfortunately. But, what can you do? So he's stayed this for 3 turns, actually, which is pretty rare for a giant form unit. So this is basically like, a free health bar without having to worry about supers. Which is always nice, I guess. Could be doing more, but, whatever, right? Bergamo gets way better with dupes, by the way. Because if he can get those additionals consistently, maybe even some crits, he'll start doing way more damage. But Bergamo is still very good, even without dupes, because of how high he can get his stats if you let him, right? But yeah, guys, that was the showcase for the 2 new free-to-play awakenings for that STR caulifla and Int Kale. I mean, if you guys... Hold on, let me find them. If you guys enjoyed the video, remember to like and subscribe. And I'll keep you guys posted for the next one. If you guys enjoyed the video, remember to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.